Today, I will be doing NFL Imperialism, but it's set in the year 2012. Getting in right away, we roll the Bucks first. And using this wheel and the arrow, Bucks will be heading south to play the Miami Dolphins. The 84 overall Bucks will be taking on the 89 overall Dolphins. The Bucks, who held the Dolphins to just 3 points late in the fourth quarter, now are just looking to run out the clock and kick one more field goal to win the game. They start this drive with 2 rushes from LeGarrette Blount, who just give them those extra few yards to get a field goal off. Once they take this field goal, they drive it right through, and that's 16. The Bucks will be advancing forward and beat the Dolphins. Neither quarterback really had a game to write home about, but that's alright. Bucks move on, and they will be taking Brandon Marshall from the Dolphins. The Bucks now will take most of Florida. Switching wheels now, we get the Browns, who will be having a Battle of Ohio against the Bengals. 87 overall Bengals take on the 87 overall Browns. Should be pretty even. Let's be honest here, the game was not close from the beginning. Bengals dominated the whole time. Browns were able to score one more quick touchdown and get the ball back. This pretty much comes down to this play. Can they score one last touchdown? They can't win with a field goal. Breaks the tackle, rushing the end zone, and he's taken down. Not quite there. Stellar game from both quarterbacks here. I'm really impressed. But the Bengals do take Joe Thomas from the Browns, and they fill out the rest of Ohio. Next up on the wheel, we have the Dallas Cowboys, who will be heading north to go take on the Broncos. This will be a great game. I'm really excited for this one. I have no doubts it'll be spectacular. 88 overall Cowboys, 79 Broncos. Jumping in here, Broncos are down by 4, and they decide to take the field goal. I don't know why Madden makes them do that. That's quite the interesting choice, but whatever. Broncos have one last chance with this onside kick. Will they get it? And it looks like it's not even close. Cowboys win 20-17 in a pretty decent close battle. Tim Tebow here does outplay Tony Romo, which is quite surprising, but Ryan Clady heads over to the Cowboys. Cowboys are in action again as they take on the Cardinals. Cardinals have Larry Fitz, Patrick Peterson, 76 overall, 21-7. It's not even really close. Tony Romo having a much better game, and they get Larry Fitzgerald on the squad. Tony Romo will love that. Next up on the wheel, the Ravens are up, and they will also be heading north to play the Eagles, which I'm sure will be a great game, probably the best one so far. 91 Ravens, 87 Eagles. I'm super excited for this one. And it's pretty close so far, 14-21. Ravens are ahead, but Eagles get ball. But not for long as Ray Lewis gets a 65-yard interception. Ravens here end up punting at 4-3 with 15 seconds left. The Eagles have one last chance. They're going to take the fair catch. What are they going to do here? Michael Vick ready to win this game. Let's see what he can do. Steps back in the pocket. Probably going to rip one far. He just throws it out of bounds. All right. Let's see what he can do a second time. This is probably the last play of the game. Come on, Mike. What can you do for us? It's an absolute deep ball, and it's dropped. Ravens win here 21-14 over the Eagles. Joe Flacco with a great game. Michael Vick as well did good. But Eagles give up to Deshaun Jackson to add to that wide receiver room, and the Ravens take over most of Philadelphia. The recording got corrupted, but the Texans did beat the Cowboys and take that whole area. Next up, the 81 overall Bears take on the 80 overall Seahawks, and it's not even close, 17-3. Bears give up Brian Urlacher, and I actually forgot to record this part, so I apologize. It's still filling on the map. Next up, the Chiefs will take on the Seahawks. 92 overall Chiefs versus the 80 overall Seahawks. Jumping in here, the Chiefs are up 17-10, and they have the ball. Can the Seahawks get a quick stop here, or maybe an interception or fumble? That's a crazy stop at the line there. Seahawks trying to muster out anything here. Stop them at 4-12. Chiefs will elect to take the field goal, and they make it, making the score 20-10. Seahawks get the ball back 18 seconds, but they're on the 12-yard line. What can they do here? Snapping the ball. What a nice throw. And a touchdown. What a beautiful touchdown. They've brought the game closer, but it's not going to help. 20-17. What a great game from Matt Castle, Tavares Jackson as well. Both great games for both players. Played super well. But the Chiefs do take Marshawn Lynch. Chiefs will take Seahawks territory here. And I did mess up, guys. As you can see, my cursor's kind of moving. I'm moving on. But I did not fill in that Seahawks stuff at the top left corner. And I didn't notice for the whole video. This is kind of a post-editing thing that I noticed, and I apologize. Seahawks fans, you guys are going to be happy because you get a second chance. That will never happen again. I really apologize for that mistake. Seahawks fans probably are really happy about that mistake, but Chiefs do beat the Seahawks one time, but Seahawks, you get a second life. Moving on, we land on the Texans, who previously took the Cowboys' large territory. They will be heading east, and they will be playing the Saints in New Orleans. Will Larry Fitz and the Texans be enough for the Saints? It doesn't look like it. There's 21-17. Texans have one more drive. That's a good catch. That's a few yards. They take a timeout. Stepping back again. Another short catch. Not much there. They're not going to use a timeout. They used it later. Little dump route. He's going to get some great yards there. I don't know if they can do this, guys. I don't know. He's got so much time. And it's incomplete. Oh, Jesus. 4 seconds left on the clock. This is the last play. Hail Mary. What are we going to get from it? And there's a flag. There's a flag. Passer interference. Yeah, passer. Oh, my goodness. Texans are going to have one last chance. They can win this game. They need 1 yard. And he gets sacked. It doesn't even matter. He gets sacked. Saints win 21-17. Drew Brees with a great game, 320 yards. And they pick up Larry Fitzgerald again. He's going to pass around. Saints are up again, and this time they are playing the Titans. And goodness, it is a blowout. 48-23. It's not even close. Matt Hasselbeck with a career game. Drew Brees played great too. Drew Brees will be going to the Titans, and just look at the area that they have now. Next up on the wheel, we land on the Giants, who will be heading east as well to take on the Patriots. This will be a great battle. Tom Brady and Gronk versus Eli Manning. Jumping into this matchup in the fourth, 27-22 Pats. Eli Manning steps back looking to win this game, and that throw isn't going to do much. We got to get a little bit more than that there, Eli. He's got plenty of time. Another little dump. This one last play. What can they do with this? Eli throws. And it's just 1 yard short, but they get the first. Eli swings around. And he gets sacked. Oh my goodness. Another sack to end the game. This is insane. 27-22 Pats. It was very close, but just sacks aside the game. Tom Brady and Eli both played amazing in my opinion, but Jason Pierre-Paul heads over to the Pats. In one of the best game scenarios, Steelers head over to the Ravens. Ravens, who are down right now, get the ball. Joe Flacco goes deep, and he just can't hold on to it. That would have been incredible for the first play. Joe Flacco, what can he do here? Joe Flacco's got a little bit of magic in 2012, and he goes deep, and it's caught. He's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Oh my God, the Ravens bring it ahead in the last few seconds. 34 seconds left. It's 20-19, and they're going to go for the 2-point. They have to make this. They have to. Oh my God, and he gets sacked. He gets sacked. 20-19. Big Ben, he has 30 seconds on the clock. Can he do it? First play of the game, he hits Antonio Brown. 2 big plays back to back. Oh my goodness. Steelers fans are rejoicing. This has to be it. There's no way that they recover from this. And that is it, 25-20. Next up, we land on the Packers, who will be heading north themselves to take on my team, the Minnesota Vikings. If I could rig this, I would, but I can't. Look at that, 83 over Vikings, 81 Packers. This will be a great game. I'm excited. And it's not looking good. 33-12. The Vikings get absolutely crushed. Good game from Rodgers, and the Packers pick up Adrian Peterson. Next up, the Pats not only squash the Jets, but they also squash the Bills, and they take Darrelle Revis and Marcel Darius from the Bills, and the Patriots fully take over New York. We have just about hit the halfway point, and this is what our map looks like at now. If you guys enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see in the future. Next up now, the Commanders, formerly Redskins, will be heading north to take on the Steelers, who have won a few games. 78 overall Commanders, can they do it? Doesn't really look like it because the Steelers absolutely washed them 26-3. Big Ben with a great game, 203 yards. And they pick up London Fletcher from the Redskins. Heading back to the wheel, we land on the Colts, who will actually be heading south into Tennessee Titans territory, who have all that land. Not even close. Were we surprised? Drew Brees has a stunning game against Old Man Peyton. It's not even close. And they pick up Dwight Freeney just to bolster that roster. Next up, we get another great game here with the 49ers taking on the Rams, 92 overall. And it feels like the 49ers should just stomp these guys, but it's 20-10. I don't know what happened here. 49ers have the ball. They have the chance to score some points, get the ball back, and maybe score some more points. And he fumbles out of bounds. Oh my goodness, that's not a great way to start this drive. They still retain the ball, though, because it bounced out of bounds. Alex Smith just driving these guys slowly up the field. He's going to swing out to his left, and he's going to rush all the way in for a touchdown. 49ers will try an onside kick here to try and retain the ball, and it's not even close. Rams win the game 20-17. Good game from Sam Bradford. And they pick up Patrick Willis for the 49ers. Pats continue their hot streak by crushing the Lions 24-14, taking more of that northern area. Tom Brady with a crazy game, 3 and 263. They pick up Calvin Johnson. As well as the Titans continuing their streak, they crush the Bucs. Joseph. The Titans as well also crushed the Raiders 38-14. Drew Brees this time with 5 touchdowns. And they will pick up Richard Seymour and take over that Raiders territory. Next up, the really strong Patriots take on the really strong Steelers, and it's just not even close. 20-3. Tom Brady with a great game, and they shut down Big Ben quite a lot. Patriots will take Maurice Pouncey, and they will take over that Steelers area. Next up, a team we haven't seen before, the Atlanta Falcons take on that really, really OP team of the Tennessee Titans with Drew Brees. I'm excited for this matchup. 84 overall Falcons. Jumping right in. It's pretty even, pretty neck and neck. They're tied up here. Titans have to kick with 1 minute 30 left. Only 4th and inches. I'm surprised they didn't go for it. Matt Ryan, first throw here. What a lovely pass. Julio Jones gets out of bounds. Falcons have plenty of time to get down this field. They have 3 timeouts and another lovely pass to Julio Jones. They should just keep feeding this guy. First and goal at the 8-yard line. They're going to try and run it in. I don't know what he's doing. I'm utterly confused at what that was, but Falcons elect to take that field goal with just 1 second left, and they knock off the Tennessee Titans 27-24. Matt Ryan and Drew Brees both having insane games, but Drew Brees' defense just couldn't hold on enough, and the Falcons do take Drew Brees from the Titans, and they take over all of that Titans area. Following up with the wheel again, we land on what used to be San Diego Chargers, and they will be heading south. They lost to the Falcons. Drew Brees, another crazy game, and they take Eric Weddle. Next up in a really big game, the Pats will be going on and taking on the Packers. Simming through this game, the Packers have held control for pretty much the whole game, and it's Packers ball again. They can seal the game here, and they're going to do it right now. First play that I jumped into, they're just going to score. That's incredible. Tom Brady now has 1 minute to drive his team back down the field. 2 timeouts. What a beautiful pass to Gronk there. Shout out Jalen. Tom Brady, 23 seconds. Other pass to Gronk. Doesn't really get anywhere. They take a timeout. Tom Brady just throws it out. You know what? Maybe that's the right decision. Tom Brady has maybe 2 more plays here, depending on how he uses them, but it doesn't matter because he hits Wes Welker in the end zone. This game seems to be going to overtime unless they go for 2. They decide to just take that extra point, and it looks like we might just be heading into overtime, but I'm just not sure about this. 3 seconds left. They take the timeout. What are the Packers thinking here? They're going to go all the way to the end zone. They want a chance at winning the game. Will they hit it here? There's another flag. Is that another pass interference? And they get the field goal. Oh my God. The Packers win 34-31. Crazy games from both players, but it doesn't matter because the Packers they kind of just get lucky at the end there. Jumping through a few games here, the Falcons crushed the Jags 34-5. First time we saw the Jags. They give up Darryl Smith. And the Packers absolutely destroy the Chiefs 52-24. Jesus. They pick up Tomba Holly. Now we have a quick overview of the teams that we have left. The Seahawks, who shouldn't be there. Falcons, Panthers, Bengals, Packers. Spinning the wheel again, we land on the Rams, who will be heading north to take on the Second Life Seahawks. That's what I'm going to call them for the rest of the video, because they might be around for a while. Seahawks absolutely are crushing the Rams here. The Rams get one last chance to get a drive, get a touchdown, and then kick an onside. What a crazy pass. Great yardage. Take the time out here. 48 seconds. That's a lot of runoff. What can Sam Bradford do here? He just chucks it at the ground and they lose 27-19. What a great game. They pick up Patrick Willis and they take over that LA area. Next up, we get the Panthers, who appear for the first time and will be taking on the Falcons. The Panthers are up right now. The Falcons have a chance to win the game here. And is that a touchdown? Oh my goodness. What a throw from Drew Brees. They will go for 2. They will bring up that lead by 3 if they can hit this. Oh, and he gets so close, but he's down. Now Cam Newton has a chance to hit a game-winning drive here. He's got a minute 17 with 3 touchdowns. This is seeming very likely. Good pass to Greg Olsen. What does Cam have here? Another little quick pass to Greg Olsen. I don't know why he wouldn't get out of bounds. They have 12 seconds. This is kind of a last chance play. What a pass. Oh my goodness, he's gone. That's a touchdown. Holy shit. And they're going to go for 2. Cam Newton looks to his left, and they've got it. That's game right there. 36-29. Panthers knock off the Falcons. They will pick up Julio Jones, and they will take over all of that area. Look at that territory. And against the Bengals, this will be a good one. Starting off late, 0-0. It's only 10-3. What can the Panthers do here? They have 50 seconds to score. Oh, and Cam Newton just overthrows that pass. It's another chance here. Big step back. Good little pass. They take a timeout. They have 43 seconds, one timeout. They're on the 36-yard line. This is very doable. They can tie up the game easily here, or win if they go for 2. Oh, and that's a close pass again. It's dropped. Cam Newton looking to recreate magic like last game. Another deep throw, and that's caught. That's Steve Smith. What a throw. Doesn't matter though. Bengals win in OT 13-10. Both quarterbacks with great games, but just crazy defense battle. Steve Smith heads off to the Bengals, and the Bengals will take over that even larger territory. Down to our final 3 here. Who do we land on? We land on the Bengals again, who are playing back-to-back, and they will be heading north to take on the Packers. This will be a great one. Pretty close game, but not really towards the end. It was looking like it, but Bengals have a chance to bring the score to a respectable pace. And Andy Dalton throws a pick. Packers win 34-23. Rodgers with 258 and 2. And Dalton with 236. Great games. Packers will pick up Joe Thomas. Now the moment we've all been waiting for, the Super Bowl between the Second Life Seahawks and the Packers. The Packers are absolutely dominating here. We jump into the early in the 4th, and that's a sack right on Tavares Jackson. They will have to go for 3. If they hit this, yep, that is 21-10. Packers have a chance to seal the game right here. They pretty much have already, but if they can score, that's calling it. Aaron Rodgers just took his time getting down the field. Is this it right here? Yeah, that seems like it's going to be it. That's a touchdown. Packers got the ball back with 37 seconds, and it looks like they're just going to kneel this out. 31-17. It wasn't close. Seahawks, probably shouldn't have been there, but at least they didn't win. 31-17. Packers have won the Imperialism of 2012. They took over all of the U.S. What a stacked team they had there. They had Calvin Johnson. They had Adrian Peterson. There are Super Bowl stats. Both quarterbacks played really, really well, but doesn't matter. The Packers will take over the U.S., and they are your winners of this video. Congrats, Packers fans. I am not very happy about that, considering I'm a Vikings fan and they beat us first, but maybe we'll win in another video.